Hi everyone, my name is Imtiyaz. I hope you're all doing well and are keeping safe. I'm here to speak to you guys in the invitation of Professor Yasser. Thank you so much for having me. I'll start by introducing myself and telling you a little bit about myself and what I'm doing. So I graduated back in 2019 from NYU Abu Dhabi. I did a major in biology and I'm also minored in applied mathematics. Right now, currently, I'm serving as a research assistant with the Evolutionary Genomics Lab at NYU Abu Dhabi. And hopefully, I'll be moving to California soon to pursue my PhD. So I'm here to speak to you about my intro to CS experience and give you some tips and also share my experience in computer science and how you guys can actually sort of make a career in computer science if that's what you're planning to do. Um, so I took Intro to CS in the fall of 2018. That was my senior fall when I had a lot of other things going on. There was capstone and there was, I was also an RA and I had other classes and things going on. But I think it was a really good decision on my end. I was able to sort of get introduced to Python, which serves as a very useful tool in my field in bioinformatics. So bioinformatics really essentially is sort of a combination of the three fields: biology, computer science, and mathematics and statistics. So I was already familiar with bio and with math, but with CS, it was a little bit new for me. But thankfully, due to Professor Yasser and his wonderful course, it was a great introduction for me to be able to use Python in my capstone. And I'm also currently using Python to sort of develop tools and algorithms for computational research. So I'm glad that you're all taking computer science. Intro is a really good class. It's a really good introduction to computer science and will really tell you whether you are interested in the field and whether you should pursue computer science in the future. I would really encourage you to take a couple more classes. That's something that I regret doing at NYU Abu Dhabi. I took Intro to CS so late that I didn't really have enough time to take any more CS classes, but I really encourage you to do that. Some tips to succeed in this class. I think what helped me the most was to pay attention in class. It was one of those classes where I would go and sit in the first row and just like pay attention during the lectures, take part in the discussions and uh, sort of prepare well for the quizzes and the exams. So I think one thing that really helped me was to really actively participate in the class and take notes. The second thing I would tell you would be to do your homework regularly. Um, I think one of the important aspects of this course is the homework assignments themselves. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You've probably done a couple of homeworks already. And the nature of the homeworks is what really gets you interested in the programming aspect of this course. So I do think you should take your homework really seriously, do it yourself. Of course, if you need help, you should reach out, but try to do it yourself, try to work on it, give it a lot of time. That's something that really helped me sort of to succeed in this class. The third thing I would tell you would be to go to office hours. I didn't really do that a lot for my other courses, but for CS, it was the first time I was doing programming. And so I did approach Professor Yasser and the instructor as well. Um, so do go to them, seek their advice, show up whenever you have doubts, whenever you don't understand something during the lectures. If you need help with your final assignment, that's also something that you should approach them for. So definitely do that. Um, Finally, I would say that CS, I think, is for everyone. It's not just sort of a male dominant career anymore, like any other career. Of course, women in the past have been disadvantaged, they've been marginalized, and it still continues to happen even today. But if you do have the opportunity, regardless of where you come from, what your gender is, what your race is, I don't think these sort of stereotypes should be applied to computer science because it's such an emerging field. It's such an actively recruiting field. It's it's something where I wouldn't say it's easy to apply for jobs, but it's definitely one of the fields that is actively seeking new employees every now and then. So I would really encourage you to sort of take CS seriously. If you're interested, then definitely pursue it. And I wish you the best in the future. I'm going to end this video by showing you a little bit about my final project. I never thought that I would be able to achieve something like that, but in the end, I did make this arcade game that I used to play back in the early 2000s. And with the help of Professor Yasser and with the help of the instructor, I was able to put this game together. So I just wanted to end this video by showing you a little bit about that. Thank you so much and all the very best.